HFML, and let's drink some beer. Today we're going to do Troegs Sunshine Pils. So it's a Pilsner. Troegs is from Hershey, Pennsylvania. And I was just out there a couple weeks ago. Did not realize that they were brewing that close. I would have tried to do the tour. But they're in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Pilsners, as we kind of know, are usually not that complex. They're not like an IPA or an Imperial Stout. But they tend to be very great in the summertime. They tend to be refreshing, crisp. And this one's 4.5% alcohol by volume. I did look at the website a little bit. It did say 45 IBUs, so there should be a little bit more bite to this than the average Pilsner. This is a summertime seasonal, so we'll go ahead and give it a pour and see what we got. As always, if you like the reviews, please subscribe. We're always looking for new friends. Leave some comments. Always looking for comments. That's how I learn, answering questions. And let me know what you think of the beers. If you've had these, or quite a head on this thing. Typical Pilsner, that straw yellow, clear. You can read a newspaper through it. Fair amount of carbonation. Bright white head. And no surprises there. Little bit of malt. Getting a little bit of probably, I guess they probably, I don't want to say roasted them all because it's not dark, but I don't think this is brewed with corn, but I get like a hint of that sweetness. It's probably just because I'm so used to it in the Pilsner. This has got mostly, I did look it up, it's got mostly noble hops in it. And a lager yeast. It's actually fairly clean and crisp. A lot of lagers, especially the adjunct American lagers, you get a little, it smells like a barroom floor. I don't know if that's the best way to put it. But you get a little bit of that undertone of musty. I don't want to spend too much time doing the aroma because, like I said, there's really not a lot there. It's just a typical Pilsner crisp. You do get a little hint of the malt. And just like I said, there's a hint of something else underneath. I can't quite pull it out. But, again, it's a lager. There's not going to be a lot there. Let's go ahead and give it a drink. I've been drinking a lot of IPAs lately, so you get that malt, that I don't want to say toffee caramel, but just a hint of that bready cracker. What it does have, I mean, it's kind of got that crisp, or sharp, metallic taste to it. But it does have a bitter aftertaste like you get from an IPA. Not as pronounced or as strong, but you get that back of the throat bitter on the back end of it. And I'm trying to think, it's got Hallertau, Saaz, and Mitt hops in it. I'm not sure which one would do that. It's an interesting combination. Kind of a fizzy, upfront, drinkable, thirst-quenching idea of a beer, but then you get that bitter aftertaste. I don't love it. I really don't. Seems to be unbalanced to me. Not as much crisp drinkable that I like from a good Pilsner, a good lager. So it don't really have that going on for it. And then that bitter aftertaste doesn't balance with the beer. It's just kind of out of character because you don't get any bitter until the real bitter aftertaste. There's a hint of sweetness in there. Between right after that crack of bread and before the bitter kicks in, just a touch of honey maybe. You could drink it. If I had a 6-pack of it, I wouldn't throw it out. I would call it a 72 out of 100. I've had worse. I've definitely had a lot better. Till next time, keep drinking.